Hi, my name is Shane O'Malley, and I'm here to tell you why animal testing is bad. Are you aware of the horrors associated with animal testing? Animal testing was started many years ago in order to test new medicines, surgery techniques, and cosmetics, just to name a few. The reality of animal testing is horrifying. There is also a famous quote by Abraham Lincoln, and it states, "I am in favor of animal rights as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being." Overall, animal testing is bad for several different reasons, but there are three main reasons why it's bad. First, it is very cruel. Second, it is extremely ineffective. And third, it is outrageously expensive. Now, let me prove it to you. The first main reason why animal testing is bad is because it is very cruel. Some people think that it is very safe and humane, but in reality, it is the exact opposite. The Society for the Advancement of Animal Well-Being states that animals feel pain too. They are poked, prodded, cut, and injected with so many different things that I can't even name them all. And just because animals can't defend themselves doesn't mean that they shouldn't be defended. The testing of mice and rats are not protected by any law today. And not only are mice and rats tested upon, but all different kinds of animals are tested on every single day. As you can see, not only are mice and rats tested upon, but also dogs, cats, rabbits, and primates as well. And not only is this extremely cruel, but this cruelty, it amounts to nothing. The second main reason why animal testing is bad is because it is extremely ineffective. Some people think that humans are very similar to animals, but in fact, we are not. The nation's Anti-Vivisection Society states that animals don't react to disease the same way that humans do. And the only animal that is in close proximity to humans are primates, but primates are protected by several laws and regulations that are very strict. Therefore, scientists are forced to use mice and rats for most of their testing procedures. And as one can obviously see, the mice and rat model is extremely different than the human model. And not to mention that all of this ineffectiveness costs much more money than you could imagine. The third reason why animal testing is bad is because it is outrageously expensive. Some people think that it is the cheapest way to test things, but in actuality, it's not. It isn't cheap to house, maintain, treat, and give preventative care to all the test animals. And the tests don't even need live animals. There's always the option of in vitro testing, just meaning test tube or petri dish experiments. The actual non-animal tests are outrageously cheaper than the animal tests, and I have the graph to prove it. As this graph shows, the monetary difference between animal testing and in vitro testing can reach as high as $500,000. That is why it is necessary for scientists to opt for in vitro tests over live animal testing in order to save money as well as innocent animal lives. Now, let me reiterate. In summary, the first reason why animal testing is bad is because it is very cruel. Animals feel pain too, and they can't defend themselves, so we have to stand up for their rights. The second reason why animal testing is bad is because it is very ineffective. Animals don't react to disease the same way that we humans do, and the human model is very different than the animal models used. The third reason why animal testing is bad is because it is outrageously expensive. Scientists should use in vitro testing to save money and innocent animal lives, as shown in the graph from the Humane Society earlier. These animals need someone to defend them. Will you be courageous enough to stand up and fight for animal testing to end and the innocent lives of millions of animals to be saved by doing simple things like joining groups called the Humane Society and PETA, or by donating money to fund non-animal tests instead of animal tests, or even by paying attention to elections and electing only officials that are concerned about animal welfare and will create laws and regulations against animal cruelty. By the words of Abraham Lincoln, that is the way to a whole human being. Thank you for your time and consideration while I was discussing this important subject known as animal testing. Maybe together we could change the world and become a hero to millions of innocent animals.